Hey everyone, it's Lola and Pam.
Hello.
She is here. She's emptying out her bag of all her goodie stuff there.
Yeah.
And I am hoping everything's working right. We're a couple minutes late because I was trying to put this on my business page. I'm half asleep. I didn't sleep last night. I don't know what happened. I didn't sleep. And it's one of those things that I know I slept, but my mind would not turn off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's that?
The embossing buddy.
Oh, we got that. Okay, so anyhow, we are going to play tonight, and I don't know why I said I was going to do this. I said it yesterday. We're playing with the Merriest Moments bundle.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Hey, Kathy Egan, it's nice to have you with us tonight.
Hi, Kathy.
It is pretty. Mm-hmm. It is really pretty, and I can't believe I hadn't done anything with it yet.
Me either.
But I'm trying to pull our video up here and get going here. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe that was it. Nope, that's not it.
That's not it.
We're hunting for me on live. Hi, Kathy Brown. Nice to have you with us. We got the Kathys tonight. Kathy Egan, Kathy Brown. So anyhow, I decided I was going to do the pastels. I was going to use the Soft Pastel assortment, and I haven't played with it. I don't know about you, Kathy Brown, if you've played with it or not, or if you haven't, but there's a little learning curve to that. So tonight we're going to play with that, and we're going to use it with the Merriest Moments. And so because I know I've got quite a bit to do, and Pam has quite a bit to do, we're going to go on ahead and get going here. If you can kind of watch for comments and things like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to turn this around. Hi, Jamie Sue. Nice to have you with us. I see it. It's Jamie Sue Mitchell, or Jamie Sue Johnson Mitchell, but it's Jamie, I think. So anyhow, here we go. All right. So we are going to play with these pastels, and here they are. I had not had the pastels before. I guess they used to have them a long time ago.
Yes. Mm-hmm. They
be.
did, but they weren't in like chalk form. They were in little squares that you would use your dauber or whatever with.
Okay, and then just go round and round. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So these are the pastel colors they have, and I don't know why they call them pastel, because those are not pastel colors.
No, they are not.
Hi, Sandy Were. And as I was looking at it, I pulled it out. I'm thinking, okay, I've got the Merriest Moments, and that's a Christmas set, and there is nothing real Christmassy there.
No.
Because that is not red.
No. Mm-mm.
That is orange.
Uh-huh.
And
two yellows.
I don't know. And one's a soft one, and one's dark. It's very unusual. Yep. Very unusual. So anyhow, this is what we're going to do. I have been playing around watching some people, and they said that you could, you don't have the pastels, Kathy said.
I do, but I've not played with them. So
what I did was at first, I scribbled it on my paper, but you know what? You're losing a lot of the powder residue because it's going into the paper.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So then someone else said, take a knife. So take a paring knife, and that's what I'm going to do. Well, and I'm just going to... There is a dark green, but it's kind of mossy meadow.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to take it, and I'm just going to... Hi, Narcy. Nice to have you with us from California.
Yes.
So I'm just going to scrape, and I think they'll last longer this way.
Mm-hmm. She's in California. She didn't wash away, did she?
Narcy, did you wash away? She was in Marshall. She was almost at your mama's house.
We didn't even get to meet her.
No, we didn't. Okay, so there they are. So this one I wanted to kind of mix because I didn't want to just leave it that color. So I have 3 bowls, and I've prepped ahead. So I've got these bowls here, and this is the mossy meadowy green and the bright green.
Granny apple, maybe?
Granny apple, yeah, pretty much. Then here is one that has the Granny apple, and it has this one, which is like Bermuda Bay.
Maybe? Mm-hmm.
And then this one is a little softer.
About, she said.
Just about. Have never seen so much rain and wind.
The Yosemite's waterfall's running for the first time in years.
I know,
Wow.
isn't that exciting?
So this is the lighter yellow. And then this one here is the darker yellow and that Bermuda Bay. And even though it looks like there's green in here, it mixed.
Yeah.
So, you know, I did not put green in this one. So there's my 3 bowls. And by the way, I got those bowls at the Dollar Tree for $1.
Wow.
Aren't those nice
That's
little
amazing.
bowls?
Yeah.
I thought,
Perfect for
oh, they're
little things
perfect
like
for
that.
that. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to show you the merriest bundle here. This is a hybrid.
Sandy Worth said Coastal Cabana.
Coastal Cabana, maybe that is it. Do they have the names in the catalog?
I don't know.
Huh.
Do they, Sandy? Are the names of the colors in the catalog?
Okay, so this is a hybrid folder. And what makes this a hybrid embossing folder is that normally we always die cut and not names on back of box.
Why didn't we look at that?
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Sandy.
All right. That just earned you something special. I don't know what, but Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody,
Hola, Terry Lynn Bouquet.
Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, and Poppy Parade. Hey, Terry Lynn. So anyhow, let's get back to this. This is that hybrid folder, and you can use it like any normal embossing folder. Put your paper in, run it through, normal like you normally do, and this is what you come up with. One piece, just like this. Sandy's laughing at us. Okay, so there's that.
The weather
That's
was
one
nasty
piece.
in Macon Sunday.
Oh, it was
Kathy.
awful, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. All right, so there's one way. Now here's a second way. You can actually lay this in, and we normally never cut. You just
That's
have to
so
pay
cool.
attention. There's a little bit of a lip, and if you get it just right, it fits.
Yeah, that's so amazing.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And you can either run it so that it gives you all of the outline and this center piece, or you can run it with this rectangle in it. Again, there's a little spot where it just kind of fits tight. Stick your paper in it, run your paper through, and this one is what you'll come out with.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay?
I did mine the hard way. I appreciate Lola teaching me.
I had to play too. It's, you know, there's a whole learning curve to this thing.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so there's another one. So you got 1, you got 2, and now we're going to up it one more time. Now we're going to get rid of the folder for now. And we're going to take this piece here, and we're going to lay this piece on this. And it will fit just right. There, I felt it go in the grooves. And it allows, with these open spots, it allows the embossing to stay in place. But what it does is it cuts all of the white background out, and this is what you come up with.
Pretty cool.
Okay, so literally there are 3 different looks to this. You can have 1, you can have 2, and here, 3.
So very cool.
Very cool. Very, very cool. So if you don't have this full, and it's not bad.
No, it's really not.
The
I was
price,
surprised.
because I went to look at it, I thought, I picked something that's like $80, $70 or something. It's only $54. It's not any more than a nice big stamp bundle with framelets. So,
And that's amazing.
all right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start with this. And we're going to get going on this.
Sandy didn't know how to use that either. I'm glad I wasn't the only one, Sandy.
There you go. There you go. So now I want to use the pastels on this to get this look. And this is where we're going. This is the card we're making. Okay?
I just love
It
that
is
card.
not traditional in any way, shape, or form. It is smoky slate. And then because of my greens, trying to find a piece of paper that would go with it and not be so weird looking, I went with a piece that is actually a DSP. And Expressions in Ink?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's from the catalog right now. It's the one that has the gold veining through it.
So beautiful.
It looks like this is one of the pieces of it. Okay? And it's just a mixture of greens. And then I went with white. Mm-hmm. I wanted a background to kind of soften behind that, and I didn't want I didn't want a lot of texture to it. So my go-to anymore, if I want something that doesn't have a lot of texture, is that Texture Textiles folder. Mm-hmm. I like that. So there's that. Now let's go back to this. And we're going to start with using Versamark. And I got to think, because I came home and did this tonight. Can you believe that? I actually...
I don't know how you do
I
that.
said I wasn't doing too good. And at one point, Jim said I said, what time is it? He said, it's 18 after. I'm like, 6? He's like, no, it is 18 after 5. Oh. He said, get with it here. So all I'm going to do is turn it upside down, and I'm going to tap the part that I want to be sticky. And I'm just taking Versamark. And I'm not real juicy. I didn't juice it up or anything. Mm-hmm. I need to. Mm-hmm. All right? I don't know if you can see it or not now, but it's there, it's shimmering.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the yellow and the blue and hope I get more green or blue out of it. And I'm just going to kind of go in here and tap around. And I'm just going to tap on here. And look.
That's so cool.
I'm not really worried about it getting on the frame per se, because... All right. And I want to stay with that. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do it on this one too. Hey, Lynn. Lynn's been at Mackinac. Is it Mackinac Island, Lynn? Looked like you were having a wonderful time up there, but I bet it's cold. Shelby has been really... all right, I could call her a bitch, can I? Because dogs
She's
are.
a female dog.
There we go.
Yeah,
Cat
she is.
Shelby, you're a bitch. You are. She has been
Lynn
running.
said yes.
She has been running. I didn't get very much blue. She had been running around all over me. I sit down in the recliner. She's up over my head, barking at me like, give me some attention. We've fed, we've watered, we've gone outside, and it's still
Lynn
not
said
enough.
50. Is that 50 degrees, Lynn?
Ooh.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stay with this. Now, you don't let me get too long here, okay? And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to put a little more blue. And it's possible I didn't need to mix all that, but I wanted to have 3 different bowls per se to start with.
Yeah.
Okay, I want more blue down here. This got too yellow on me. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take that sponge off, and I'm going to go to one now that's got blue and the green and the yellow together, and I want to get some color here. And I'm going to go in now and do these pieces here. So I'm going to tap.
Lynn says, FYI, Mackinac Island is where Somewhere in Time was filmed.
Yes. I think that's the one where the guy, a gal, he fell in love with a gal from 100 years ago or something. Is that right, Lynn? I have to think about that.
And Terry said, is there a dry time for the pastels?
I have not seen anything like that.
No specific time that it has to dry?
No. Well, let's just see.
Oh.
Now,
Maybe
that was
just
on
did
my
that
finger, but I don't think it was from that. Maybe it is. So, but I don't know how you would get it to dry.
No. Well, I think the
Because they're
pastels,
chalk.
the chalk will dry it. Because they're dry, even though
Even though the Versamark
is wet,
yeah.
the chalk is dry. So that should take care of that.
Terry, do you ever use these? Have you ever used them?
Kathy Brown says, great idea. Thanks for sharing. And Lynn says yes.
You have
That
used
was,
them.
no, Linda Worth.
Linda
said
Worth.
yes on the movie.
Yes, I thought that's what it was. I can't remember if it's Keanu Reeves or who it was, but it was some good-looking guy. I just don't remember that. I'm going to have to type that in now, Lynn. Okay, so we're getting there. We're going to come back now, and we may have to come back one more time. Now we're going to go to just the greens, the two greens together, and I want to do just the holly.
Terry Lynn Bouquet says nope. She has not used those.
Well, today was my first time, Terry.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to go use them.
I've
In
always...
high school. That's a good one. Yeah, I hate chalk in high school.
Yes, yes, yes. I, as a music teacher, I started out when we had to actually draw the staffs. You had the staff thing with the 5.
Oh, yeah,
I
I remember that.
never used chalk in my hand without.
Something.
Yes, I hate chalk.
Oh, I hate it.
I hate the feel of it. And so
I
I'm
used
like,
to have to wrap paper towel or a napkin or something around mine to be able to use it because I just couldn't touch it.
Yeah. I'm a texture person. It really bothers me.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And all I'm doing now is just tapping on the leaves that I want the Versamark to be on. And then coming in here and just adding some of this. Okay. And I'm going to flick it a little bit to kind of get rid of some of that excess. Now we got to come back and do. So let's do some that is just blue, a little more blue. We're not actually too far from being done.
No, it's only 7:17, so no rush.
Okay. Just to get a little variety, we're going to come back and just do a little blue. Or a little Coastal Cabana.
Yeah, but it almost looks green with the rest of the greens.
Yeah, it does, doesn't
Kind
it?
of hard to see.
Okay. I'm going to do that here.
Pretty quick and easy. Just think of
It's
the
not...
different colors that you could do and how much fun.
Yeah. It's kind of like water, the pencils, the watercolor pencils.
Yes.
It'd be nice if they'd come out with a second set
Yes.
of a little more variety so you had a little more color change.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. I'm messing up your whole thing back here, Kat.
That's all right. I got another side.
All right.
Lynn says, trying to share with Corinne Scarrett. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name right, Lynn.
Share what?
This video.
Oh, hi, Corinne.
Oh,
Nice
hi,
to have
Corinne.
you with us. It looks like Scarrett.
No, it's
S-K-E.
Corinne.
Corinne Scarrett.
She's trying to share it with her.
We have picked up multiple people here in the last 2 weeks. Multiple names. So, okay, I'm coming back here. And by now, I can pretty much do whatever I want. So I'm going to try to get this a little more yellow-green.
That's so cool.
Okay, there it is. Now, I'm just going to tap it, see if I get rid of some of the excess. Really didn't get much of any of it off.
No.
Okay?
No.
Now, let's have some glue dots.
Yep.
And my Versamark, I don't know about you guys, my Versamark, a lot of times if you put Versamark and then your ink and then put it down, you
Yeah.
can use the clear, and then I forget to wash my, yeah, that's why. But it's all good. It's all good. Are these the good kind or the bad
Yeah,
kind?
those are the good kind. Yeah. I didn't want to bring the bad kind
How did you get some good? Oh my gosh.
because I've just been hoarding them.
And then Lola's going to use a bunch.
Now I am too, so it's all good.
All right, so here we go. Yep.
I have the
you got
worst
it.
time. It wants to tear the paper, and then it makes me mad. It's like, come on.
Well, if it tears a leaf, I am not starting again. We are not going back.
No, I ended up taking the scissors and pulling them off and putting them on so that it
Yeah.
wasn't tearing because I tore the first paper.
Yeah.
But you probably have more patience than I do. I know patience is a virtue, but it's not one that I have.
If you, Patience and Lola. Yeah. If you are late getting in here and you
Hi,
didn't
Candy.
see,
I hope you guys are having the best time on your trip.
oh my gosh, where are you that you're watching this?
I know.
Are you in Israel?
They were supposed to be there Monday.
Well, they were having problems last
no.
night. Rowena
no.
texted and she said, so I'm not sure we're going to make it to the right airport or to the right time because it's leaving at 11:30. And I'm like, well, are you in the right airport right now? No.
That's not helpful.
No, not yet. So Candy, tell us, where are you?
I was so surprised to see your name.
I know it.
Because it's like, she's not supposed to be here in the United States.
No, they took off for Israel.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. Nice to have you with us. All right, I'm just about done. So, I've gone all the way around with a few glue dots, and you could have done it with dimensionals.
You could have used glue too, but I
You
just
could
didn't
have,
want
but yeah.
to. Yeah.
And because of time, I was trying to go a little faster. So, whoops, sorry. Took you for a little ride there. Okay, so I took my smoky slate card, and I have already, to save time, I already put down my Expressions in Ink piece, which is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then I put down a white, and I think it's actually not 4 by 5 1/4. It's actually 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. I cut it down a little more. I wanted a little more of the green to show.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So I'm going to set this in here, just like so. Does that look straight? Mm-hmm. Okay, and I'm just going to tap it in. Don't want to touch too much and get...
Nope, we're at JFK waiting for our second chance at flying to Israel.
Oh my gosh, so you didn't get to go yesterday. When
Darn it.
Rowena sent it to me and said, I don't think we're going to make it. And I'm like, no. So you're still here in the States. So then I took a piece of Expressions in Ink, and I wanted it to show a little more around the white. And so I actually cut it a little bit bigger than the piece that came out, and it's going to go into those corners. That's why I really wasn't worried about it getting on my frame.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go on ahead and put this down. Next week, while I'm thinking about it, next week we will not be here on Wednesday.
Ooh.
Or
thanks for
not Wednesday, on Tuesday. Because my Stampin' Sip group would normally meet on Monday, but because we will be at a Kansas City Chiefs game, it'll be Jim's first one since COVID.
Woohoo.
And he's ready to go back. He wants to go, and even how pathetic they played, we're still going. And so, and we're excited too, because our tailgating leader, Joe Schilling, Joe is a fireman in Kirksville, and he was nominated for the hometown hero.
Oh, that
And
is
so
exciting.
he's gonna be recognized.
Yay.
Yeah, on
That is
the field.
amazing.
We're excited. They
Oh,
do.
and that's Monday night?
They do one
I have
in
to
the.
watch.
They do one at military at the first, and then they do one in the area that is a police, paramedic, fireman, or whatever. I don't know if it'll be on TV, but I would hope so.
I would hope so.
So
I'm
we're
watch.
excited for Joe because he
Yeah.
is so deserving.
Yes, that is so exciting.
Okay, and now I need dimensionals, and we are just about done. So it's a very unusual card. It's not a traditional Christmas card, and it is certainly not one that you're going to make 25 or 100 of.
I guess if you get going on it.
No.
Didn't Chris use this set? Did Chris use this set on her Christmas cards
I
for
don't
the...
think so. Didn't
Wasn't
she
this
use
one?
that other one with all the pine cones and
Oh,
the...
maybe that's it. Ooh, yeah. Nope.
But I'm talking chalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't use that.
I can't wait to go wash my hands as soon as this is over. Okay, so I'm just going to fit it in here, and it just gives you a little bit of that green around there.
Yeah, and that's perfect. Candy says we got diverted to Hartford last night due to weather. This caused us to miss the original flight. Same weather has circled back to keep us, so keep us in your prayers. Absolutely.
Oh, we are, girl.
Oh my goodness.
Are.
That's awful.
I sent him pastor's blessing.
Yes.
You know, because I thought that was appropriate for them. So everything else about this card is non-traditional. So why would you have red berries?
Yeah. No.
We're just going to throw some clusters of rhinestones here.
Call. In high school, we used a set of our chalk drawing with hairspray. Yeah, not quite sure if that's
It would be worth trying.
archival free, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know. And
But
that's
it didn't brush off when Lola brushed it. I think the Versamark is like a glue and it holds it on there. I don't know that it will come off, but I don't know.
I was tapping to try to get rid of any excess. But now my rhinestones may not stick very well. I'm just about done, people. And then when I'm
think
done,
it's a beautiful card,
well, it's different. That's for sure.
but I love it. Now I have another way to use my chalk.
You know, when you're trying to use things over and over, you really have to kind of think about things out of the
Yes.
box.
Yeah. Yeah, but I really like that. I love those colors. And that was such a great idea, using the little paring knife to kind of shave it off.
Yeah, I think that saves a lot of it that you're going to lose because it's grinding into the paper.
Yes. And I like these little glass bowls that you get for $4 at the Dollar Tree.
Absolutely. Are those not? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of big ones because just for the heck, you can never have enough bling. And there's my card.
Isn't that so pretty? I love it.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Well, thank you for showing us that idea.
You're
'cause
welcome.
I would have not had any idea.
I'm going to go wash my fingers, and Pam is taking over. And then if you were late, I will walk you through real fast one more time at the end if we have time to show you how to put put that together.
Well, I'm going to try to be very quick. So we'll see how quick I can be, right?
Wash my hands. Oh, I better
Yes.
get that chalk before you blow it all over my kitchen.
No, I won't blow it all over your kitchen. It looks like it's already gone, so I'm not even going to mess with it. See? Okay. Here we go. So I actually pulled this card from somebody off of offline. Her name is Penny, P-E-N-N-E, Richman, R-I-C-H-M-A-N. But she used a different color, so mine is a little different. So, and this is what she did with the paper, and the DSP is the, oh, I didn't write it on my, oh, well, I did not write it down.
You know where the catalog is?
I've got it right here. It is the Simply Elegant Specialty Designer Series paper is what I used. And all I did was took the blender brush and I added color to that paper, which has the copper, gold, and silver in it. So you could have used any color. The color scheme that she used was the red. I think it was cherry cobbler, actually, not real red, but she used cherry cobbler. And I didn't want to copy hers exactly, so I did this one. So I thought it was pretty. Together is the merriest place to be. I love that saying. So I'm going to go ahead and get started.
Really?
And,
Wouldn't those make a beautiful winter wedding?
oh my goodness, yes it would. It sure would. So actually, instead of having the navy on navy, I'm going to put this behind it and see how that looks. So I am anxious to see how that one turns out. So I'm going to go ahead and get my blending brush and my Night of Navy. And I'm going to get busy. And hopefully I'll stay in camera. Sorry guys, I cannot. Thank you, Sandy. No, you're fine.
Yeah, you guys, I'm always directing her in the background going,
Move up.
Move up.
Move up.
Move up.
You can't see, but she is. She's trying to keep me on task.
You probably have seen my finger every once in a while going, move up. I'm amazed. I don't get mine that dark, but You're going straight from the ink right on it.
Yes, I am. I'm not coming off at all. And on this, it makes it a little easier because, sorry, I'm gonna have to, because I'm a thing with getting my hands all dirty. It's kind of like with the chalk. I don't want it all over me. But yeah, I'm going straight onto the paper. And again, this is not my idea at all. I did change it up a bit, you know, to make it more mine, but I actually got this idea off of offline. So now I hope I'm not getting so much ink on my directions that nobody can see what it is. No, I'm not. And what you do is you just take a cloth, and I forgot to bring one. Lola has one. Thank you, Lola. And you just kind of wipe it off, and that gets the ink off of the silver, the copper, and the gold.
Completely changes the look of the paper.
Yeah, because this is the paper before, and this is after. Isn't it just so pretty?
And I never would have thought of that.
No, Lola and I took...
Penny thought of that.
Yep, Penny thought of that. Or she cased it from some, whatever. I appreciate you, Penny. Thank you for sharing. Okay, but again, it's just amazing to look at that, and it's like, wow. Just completely, the red was just really beautiful and elegant too, and I really did like that one, but I just wanted to kind of change it up a little bit and not copy hers exactly.
I like it. I like the blue a lot.
Oh,
and I
my
don't
goodness.
know that I would have thought about using the blue.
Yeah, well, it's got silver in it, and I love blue and silver.
Yeah,
it's
you're
one of
right.
my favorites.
It's
It
a
really is.
beautiful
The other one
combination.
had gold and the red, and so it was just really, really pretty. Okay, I still got a little blue on me, but it's not gonna kill me. It'll be all right. So see how pretty that is?
I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. Now, to cover the envelope, and I think we've done this before, it's very easy. I did use my tape runner, and I put the tape runner directly onto the envelope.
I do too.
I did.
Because then you know it's going to be on the envelope.
Uh-huh.
If you put it on the paper, you could be missing it a little bit.
Yep, you could miss something, and you don't want that.
Pam, you have to go up.
Yeah, I realized when I was, if I'm down here, I'm not up enough. Okay, now I got to put the right piece on. Here it is.
Hold it. I'm going to have you move it up a little more so they can see when you put it in.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm only doing it this way because I like to line up the, maybe I'll do it this way. Because I want to line it up on that line.
Yep.
And I do have the dimensionals for this. And you cut it a little bit wider so that you can trim it.
This is probably, what, about 2 inches?
Uh-huh. It is, I think, 2 7/8 by 1 1/8. And you're, of course, quick and easy to trim it. Just turn it over. Sorry, not
No,
in
you're
there
fine.
again.
I think I even like that more than the inside.
I do, because look how elegant that looks on the, you know, for somebody to get a card that has that on it, they're like, wow, I
Yeah.
would think, you know.
I would agree.
And again, this is something that Penny had done on her envelope, so that's, of course, hers is red and gold, or red, not the navy. But I love navy and silver just as much as I like the red and gold. Am I in the camera or out?
You are. You're in the camera.
Okay.
You can go a little to the right if you want, but you're in the camera.
And there you go.
Beautiful.
You know, I don't think it took that long.
Uh-uh.
You know, even using the blender brush, I don't think took that long.
No.
You know, not at all. And of course, I did the hard way when I got my card out. When I cut my pieces, because I didn't know there was another way. And actually, I didn't emboss this because I was going to emboss it and show you how to do that. But then Lola did, so now that's just not right. You know? So
are you going to emboss it?
you want to run it through the embosser for me? Since I have it out. I've got the plates are in there, and the folder is here. Sorry, guys. You watched, kind of Lola showed you, so we don't have to get
Here,
that out
I've got
again.
mine. If we have a minute at the end, I will show you again, though, because it really... there's a little learning curve to it.
Yes, there is. I had no idea. Like I said, when I say I learned it the hard way, Lola actually, when I got here, was showing me how it went together, and it's like, well, I had no idea. Yeah. So now this one will look different, and I'm anxious to see how this one will look compared to what the other one looks like. Because this one, I'm using this paper, and it will actually match then the envelope versus, sorry.
Wrong plates.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
You gotta have, I'll be back. But you gotta
Those
wait.
are the 2 3s.
You need the gray, the gray
No?
plate. I use the gray plate.
Oh. Well, I thought it said for the embossing folder you use 2 3s. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we'll try it and see.
Oh, well, okay. I can guarantee I don't either. I hope I didn't lose a piece.
Well, yeah, because I've been sitting here thinking I'd use mine.
No, I just, my navy square. Now, I always feel like I'm trying to be careful not to lose something, and then I always end up losing something or not having the right piece. Oh, darn it. Okay, and I did. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do real quick. Okay. It should have been in the envelope, and it's not. Make sure I got the right one. Nope. Okay. Well, so yeah.
Okay, so to emboss is with the 4.
With a 4? Okay.
So here it is now.
So thank you. But now, is that going to look okay, do you think?
Yeah, I think. Finish it. Finish
Yeah.
the card.
Well, I need to cut this out. Will those plates work to cut this out? Because I forgot my
Yes.
one. Yeah. Because I did forget that. Again, this is the first time I've got my new Big Shot out. I thought I was following directions really well, and obviously I was not.
I don't think that's going to work either.
That's not going to work either?
Keep
I
trying.
still don't have my...
She's missing a plate. She brought what she thought she needed, so see if it'll work. It went right through.
No.
You should have a white plate.
I did, but I just thought I was embossing. I guess I left this other...
What do you want
this
me to
blue-
cut?
Just a piece of that.
Just
'Cause
a
I forgot,
piece?
yeah.
It doesn't matter where?
No. I had forgotten that piece at home. I thought I put it in the envelope, and I did not. So while Lola's doing that for me too, darn. Here, I thought I was on time and on task and getting things done right. Just goes to show. That's all right. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Hi, Rowena. I'm sorry things haven't gone the way they should be going yet. Hopefully things will clear up, and we are keeping you in our prayers that you will have a successful trip, that the weather will clear up for you, because that's nasty. Anyway, all of these little flowers that I have here are in that set as well. So Lola has all of her set here. I was going to show you. There are lots of pieces to this one. So all of these little flowers are in here along with the bigger ones as well.
Yep.
So thank you.
If you're new, and like I said earlier, we have picked up quite a few new people here. And if you're new and wondered about this twosome here, this is the way we are.
Yeah. Little
We
scatterbrained. If you
but
ask
we have
anybody.
fun.
Yeah, we do. So now I'm going to have a blue square at home that I'll have to do something with now, huh? Yeah. So I was just putting that together while I was doing that. All right. So I'm going to emboss on this piece. It's already embossed, but I'm going to silver emboss it. That one's yours, isn't it? Is this one mine? Nope, that one is yours. And
Mine's the dirty one.
I did bring mine. I was going to tell you if you needed it. I've got mine. So I'm going to emboss. Together is the merriest place to be. And here I thought you needed the heat embosser.
No.
And you did not.
I didn't.
Nope, you did not. All right. I'm just going to use the back side. I'm just going to use, nope. Use this. I didn't use my...
We are getting away. We're leaving on Friday morning for Branson. We have not been anywhere since end of June because of Jim's hip. And so this is putting him to the test because we're going to Branson with friends, and then we'll be home Halloween Day. We'll be home that afternoon.
That'll be fun.
And then we are going to Kansas City on Monday of next week for a home football game of the Chiefs. So we will not do our video on Tuesday night. I have a stamp group that is moving from
Monday night to
Monday to
Tuesday.
Tuesday. And girls, Candy and Marlene, if you're still in Connecticut, you could come join us. We're hoping you're in Israel by then.
Yes, absolutely.
They've told me some places that they're going. I'm excited for them.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So now I'm going to put this card together. Again, I'm gonna just do this because I know my luck with these. If I don't do this, then I'm gonna have a mess.
Okay. Candy says move it up, please. I think she meant for it to be earlier, but I wasn't here.
Yeah, that's okay. And then they disappear, and instead of reaching over to touch it often, I just left it. Am I in there?
Yes.
In the
you
right
are.
spot? Okay.
Okay, so Terry says something. Oh, Rowena says it's an adventure for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Terry says technique. Run tape on envelope flap. Align the envelope flap fold down against the end of the paper cutter. Set your DSP onto the taped flap. Even application every time. Does that make
There
sense
you go.
to you?
I'd have to.
I think I know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I'll come back and show you that because I think maybe it's a Lynn technique because I think Lynn in Jeff City told us that once too.
Probably, and I probably wasn't listening very well. Sometimes I just don't. Not on purpose, just because if I'm doing something, then I kind of block everything out as I'm focusing what I'm doing. So Terry, I will read that and respond.
I'll show you. I think because I'm pretty sure I know what she's saying.
Okay, perfect. All right, I think I have enough on there right now. I just worry about tearing and ripping, and I don't want to do that. So I was looking for I guess it doesn't matter which way it goes on, does it?
No, there is
Not
no
at
up
all.
or down.
Nope. So I'm going to put this right in here.
It kind of bothered me because it's a little lopsided.
Yeah.
It's heavier on the bottom than it is on the top.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. I don't know. It's just when I was trying to figure it out too, I was like,
Yeah. Okay, and I'll put the together is the merriest place to be. That doesn't look too bad. I was worried about the color being too much,
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
So they've learned to play with pastels.
Yeah.
And they've learned to use the blending brushes on metallic papers like this.
Yeah.
So you could use it on this one. You could use it. I have seen people use the blending brushes on the wintry one with the silver.
Yes.
I've
Oh
seen
my gosh,
that.
that would be really pretty too.
Or any of the any foils. A couple of them are stripes.
Yeah.
And you could turn around and color the stripes with the blends and the inks.
Yes. Gotta be careful with these little things. They're so delicate.
They are, aren't they?
Yes. But trying to get them off the darn...
On that one, take your scissors and lift under it and see if it'll lift it.
That'll be a lot easier. There we go. You can place it right where you want it. And I used the Basic Jewels or the Holiday Rhinestones for the navy. They are in the catalog for this card. And I am almost done too.
Yes, we're gonna, for being what I thought was gonna be, maybe I was afraid it would go over, we've actually done well.
Yeah.
Stick around for just a couple of minutes after and I will show you what, again, how to lay this in because it's very unique. It's not what you normally expect, people, for the
Right.
dies and the embossing folder.
And I use the navy for the center of the flowers. Oh, then I got it off center. That will bother me. My ADHD or OCD or something.
Beautiful card.
Yeah. Again, I can't take absolute credit for it, so. But I thought it turned out. I do like that silver behind, or the DSP behind it.
I do. I do too.
And so there are the two cards, whichever one you like the layout or look of the best. So I'm going to get out of the way so Lola can get in here and show you what Lynn was talking about.
Okay, so you had, actually, there's two. And then here was my card for today with the pastels.
I think that's beautiful.
And here was the one from yesterday with my Facebook Live. So 4 different ways of using this card.
Yeah.
Different ways. So Lynn mentioned the envelope, and I think this is what you're meaning, Lynn. So you would put your envelope.
Oh,
Is it a quarter till?
yeah. I was
Okay.
thinking, oh, is it 8 o'clock? No.
Okay, give me 5 minutes, guys, and we'll be done here. So you're going to put your envelope, I believe, this is what she's saying. If you put your envelope like this, see?
Yep.
You're up against this.
Oh.
And then you have your 2-inch piece of paper, your
Is there one
DSP.
right there that you can
No,
use?
but we're going to pull one. Why don't you pull that piece out? We're not going to cut it or anything. If you put your adhesive on the flap, put your adhesive on the flap, fold it down, and slide it up to this edge. And this is on most all of our paper cutters. Then, and this is not the right piece, but I am going to lay this here. And now they're both going to be laying there perfect. See, they're in alignment.
Perfect.
And that's
such
what
a
she's
great
saying.
idea.
And then you come back and trim it.
Yeah.
So that's the way
Perfect
it goes.
idea. And
All
thank
right.
you for your comments, ladies. We really appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. All right, one more time here. If you have not, or if you have this and have not used it, this is a hybrid folder. It has a very unique way of using it. And there's your inker, so make sure you take that. Okay? We normally emboss, and then we die cut or vice versa. Here, if you just put paper in this and run it through, this is what you come out with. It gets the background embossing, which is this little polka dot snowflakes. Okay, and everything is here, and that in itself is pretty.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay.
Because you could dress that up quite a bit.
But you can take this, and it goes on the side where it says Stampin' Up. And you have to you have to fit it in here, but it will actually, it fit in here.
Just like
it fits just around that embossing. Yeah, it's like it's meant supposed to be in there, and it is.
Yes.
As a hybrid. Okay? You can run that piece by itself, and it will get the embossing and get rid of all the excess around it. You can also put this one in it and run that. Put your white paper on top, fold it, turn it over, run it through your machine. Okay, guys? And then when you do that, you will get this one. This is what you'll come up with. It got rid of the rectangle in the middle. It got rid of the extra. But it also has all of the backing in here. All the little white pieces that are flat is still in here. Then you have one more piece. And where is that?
Oh, is it on your card? Or no, over there on top of that card on the other side of the embossing. Right?
I'm wanting that. No, I'm wanting the metal piece.
Oh.
I want the there it is. Okay. So now, if you take this piece and lay it on here, you can fit it all into the grooves. It will all fit right in there. And there it is. And it really does fit pretty darn good. You're not playing with it. It's there. Because it has the openings here, it allows the embossing to stay raised up, and you don't have to go back and re-emboss it. It's already there. But what it will do is we'll cut all that white paper out. So let me bring one back here to show you. All right. So here it is. You put it in, you lift it up, and now you have all the individual pieces. What catalog is this set in? It is in the holiday catalog. Excellent execution of the flat on. Thank you, Terry. I thought that's what
Great.
you said.
Hi, Brittany.
It is in Kathy Brown. It is in the holiday catalog, and it is a bundle that is stamp set, framelits, and the folder. That's the only way you can get this folder is you have to buy it in the bundle. But the cost was only $54, which that may seem like a lot, but a lot of our bundles are $47.50. You know? So I thought that it was pretty good because I think when the shell one came out, I think it was more expensive. I think that one was more expensive than this one, like 60 or 70.
Yes.
So anyhow, all right, ladies, that is our for tonight. We are done. We are finished.
It is a
I
good
thought it was a
price.
good price too. So anyhow, thank you for being with us. Keep our friend,
Rowena.
keep Candy and Rowena in your prayers for us. They're on their way to Israel, and we want to get them out of the States. Right now, they're in Connecticut.
Oh.
That's not a fun place to be
No.
right now.
No.
No. Okay. And keep our friend Betty Abel in your prayers. She's doing well. She's waiting for her last test result, I think, to come back. And so we're really good with that. And overall, I think we're in pretty good shape. Everybody else. So I'm going to step aside, and I thank you for being with us. Hope you'll come back, but remember, we won't be here next week.
That's right. Won't be here next week. I'll have to remind myself that too, because I am really bad about things like that. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for the kind words. We really enjoy making cards for you and showing you different techniques that we can. Have a great rest of your week, and God bless, okay?